What is going on with you guys? It is Top Deck TJ here, and I'm bringing you the first episode of the Extra Deck podcast. And as fun as it is to make these podcasts with Callie, I did want to let you guys know that unfortunately I've had a somewhat bad week at work, but it is something that I always like to remember. Life is too short to be at war with yourself, so make sure that you're never giving up and you're pushing on, because there's always something to push on for. And with that being said, I want to introduce you into the first episode of the Extra Deck podcast. If you like this episode, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. And well, I hope you enjoy.
So, my fault. It is Top Deck TJ.
Welcome to the Extra Deck podcast, guys. As you know, this is a podcast where me and Callie get together and possibly some future guests to talk about all things Yu-Gi-Oh! Life or whatever we really decide to. As you know, we can also grab questions from the Discord in the podcast question section. So if you want to hear your question, make sure that you go there and join the Discord today if you have not already, and ask your questions there.
Dog, I just got one thing to say to you guys. Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, it's nowhere near Christmas.
Man, I said happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Bro, this is the first time in my life I've ever celebrated Christmas. Don't come at me like that. I'm trying to get the holiday.
You're not wrong.
Happy Christmas, guys. All right, and the Happy New Year stuff too. But
yep.
I'm just saying that just in case Top Deck TJ never gets this video up. You know,
it's going up.
Hopefully this week. You know what I mean?
I might be slacking, but it's going up.
Man's at 0, bro. He gonna be the first person with 1,000 subscribers and 0 videos, dog, in the whole Yu-Gi-Oh community.
I'll at least meet one of my requirements.
0 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers, guys. Make sure y'all check it out, Top Deck TJ, on YouTube. Just type in Top Deck TJ, all one word, all capitalized. That is going to be an amazing channel when he actually starts uploading. But the topic for today was
we have like 2.
I just was going to call it originally Yu-Gi-Oh! Is saved. I think that's a really good clickbait. Maybe if we add Yu-Gi-Oh! Was actually saved by this. Oh, I think that's a good title. I think that's a good title.
Absolutely.
But the title is Yu-Gi-Oh! Is saved, and I genuinely think that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is in a way better place than it ever was before.
Yeah.
This 2023 year, 2022 year.
Yeah. I definitely think that going into the new year, plus going into a new format in February, will be like super huge. We get all new support. We're finally seeing a shift where people are finally like, oh my god, Tier 0 never really existed.
Yeah, and to be fair, Tier Limit was very popular, and it did run the table a little bit. But overall, it never reached that superiority that I've witnessed through Dragon Roller and Teledad and the Doki, the Zodiac format. Yeah. It never reached that type, but I'm not gonna cap. It got close, but I want to attribute that to just popularity. You know what I mean? Like, the deck is unfair, but it's like we're starting to get used to it. Whereas those other decks, you didn't get used to it. You just lost.
And to be fair, everybody's learning that like the same cards that they're playing are also a check to themselves. Like you have like Naturias that are playing Ishizu, you have Sprite that are playing Bystials, like. All these cards that have just came out are pretty much checks to the entire format.
Doodle said you got a bronze play button. I just wanted to put that out there.
Doodle, I thought we were boys.
Bro, Doodle, why you shooting them shots, dog? You gotta chill.
Man.
But yeah, I 100% agree. People are starting to play more concepts and strategies that are starting to really, really be good.
Yeah.
Outside of Punk, what is your favorite strategy going on right now? Oh, let's just put it this way. What is your favorite new strategy?
My favorite new strategy would be Kashtira.
Kashtira? You like Cash Money, Young Money?
Young Money, Cash Money coming in.
Why do you like Kashtira?
It is easily one of like those decks that fits my playstyle. It's very bursty but controlling.
Mm-hmm.
So I find that very fun because I like to make sure that my opponent doesn't play Yu-Gi-Oh! And if I can do that very well, sign me up.
I mean, you play some pretty degenerate cards in there. It's Kashtira. Unicorn.
Yeah.
It banishes cards from players' extra deck, which is pretty rude.
The trap literally looks at your opponent's hand and banishes a card from it.
Yeah, that's rude.
Yeah.
That's rude. You're rude. You're really, really rude, TJ.
I get to get rid of your Kick Kalos and banish cards out of your hand. Thank you.
TJ is really, really woo. If I had to pick one, easily it's Scareclaw from the new series. TJ said that he doesn't think that I've ever been more married to a Yu-Gi-Oh strategy. I'm not gonna disagree with that. Dinos, between us, Dinos was an accident. I just got really good with him and won a whole bunch of stuff with him. Solomon Great was 100. Like that was the biggest accident. Like
That's true.
Solomon Great was my son. Like that's how big of an accident he was. Like yo, that just kind of appeared and got really successful with that. Shaddoll I've always admired, but I never thought as a great Yu-Gi-Oh strategy, so I never really played it like as intensive as some of those other decks that I just mentioned. What were the other decks? Earth Machine, it was free. It was just free. It was free. Like it was free. That's all. I've always liked machines, but to be honest, it was probably some of the freest wins of my life. I've never been able to do what I've done in my earlier life. Like you remember that insect deck that I had, right?
Yeah.
Skill draining. Literally, Earth Machine was skill drain insect.
Yeah.
So like it was.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But you've also always been like a rogue player since like Bubble Beat was a thing.
Yeah, I've always been a player to play some of the rogue strategies. And
yeah.
I don't think I want to say I've pretty much for a good part of time I've always had access to a meta deck, but I've never played a meta deck. So
yeah, well that was never really the problem for us. We always had everything that we've ever needed, and then like so it's just like whatever we feel like.
I know you play meta from time to windups obviously stuff like that.
I do pick up meta, especially when I enjoy the meta deck. I mostly enjoy rogue though.
Yeah, like, for the past, anytime one of my favorite decks become meta, I'll be like, I don't want to play with you anymore. Like every time. I think so. One of the things is I know it might not seem like it, but I'm just like everybody else. I suffer from anxiety, and one of the biggest anxiety triggers for me is going into an event with a whole bunch of smelly ass dirty people and losing to the cards that everybody's playing because they're prepared for me. You know what I hate it, but I mean it is what it is. You know, I felt like if I played tier, I would have topped. 100%. There's no doubt in my mind. Also felt that if I didn't make mistakes, I would have topped. 100%.
Yeah.
So
I definitely lost to myself the entire regional. So
yeah.
Yeah.
While we're on that, I guess we're gonna
transition to it.
Yeah. Talk about the regional report.
Yeah, absolutely.
Overall, I have to give this Las Vegas regional experience an 8 out of 10. I can't give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Or a 9 out of 10, strictly because there's no good spots to eat at that event. We've known that for forever.
They don't give enough time. Like those spots get so backed up so fast.
You're right.
Right. It's hard to. You walk in there like, all right, it's a 20-minute wait, and you've got like 20 minutes left. Like, it's...
Bro, I had to finish eating. Like, I would have this much of my sandwich left. I had to finish eating. Luckily for you, you got to eat. But
I literally had to go play my round, and then I got.
Oh, you got to eat right after.
I did get to.
You got to enjoy the rest of your day.
I did get to enjoy the rest of my day. It was quite fun.
Oh man, I hate that.
Great, spectacular, actually.
No, fuck you, fuck you, fuck Jude, fuck Bird, fuck everybody.
No, you're just mad because we made some friends.
No, you're mad because I'm always mathematically alive late into the event. Like it's
yeah,
ridiculous.
You're ready to play by the time you're ready to quit.
Yeah, like I see everybody else dropping and I'm like, dang, that looks fun. Let me just drop real quick, and they be like, Yu-Gi-Oh players, the next round. I'm like,
oh. Man. See, I would have kept playing if I didn't want to eat.
Whatever, dog.
I don't know how to eat. I would have just kept playing.
So for the Las Vegas Regional, I played Scareclaw Tri-Brigade. You won't believe how I picked it. You guys can already pretty much guess how I picked it, but I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to TJ while you guys guess how I picked Scareclaw. And he's going to tell you what he played in it.
Yeah, I ended up playing tier, and I lost to myself a lot. There was like 2 matchups, one each game. I didn't activate Carolino when I probably should have, and I thought about it. I went into normal TJ stuff and just didn't do it.
Top deck TJ became X3 TJ.
Yeah, and then I lost my worst matchup on Bestial Sprite because I saw and I'm not joking, you guys, I literally saw 12 Bestials per match, and it was just not fun.
Oh my god, you lucky.
Oh, lucky?
I mean, so I had the inverse problem at my event. I saw one Bestial throughout the whole tournament. I saw one Bestial monster.
Can I take your spot?
I mean, I don't know. It doesn't help in the tier matchup or whatever. But.
Nah, yeah. But it was overall it was a really good event. I learned a lot anyways. Obviously, like I said, I lost to myself. I misplayed a ton, so it is what it is. I'm just being me.
Yeah, and you guys 100% got it right. My dog picked it. Saber, came downstairs. We put some treats on the deck box, and Saber was like, "Yo, you're gonna play Scareclaw." And ironically, I wanted to play Labyrinth, and I was like, I was hard set on Labyrinth. I was playing Labyrinth for a month.
Yeah.
I was playing Labyrinth for a month.
Well, you've been tinkering with it for like 3-4 months now.
Yeah. I've been tinkering it for a very long time, and I've been playing it for a month straight, just hardcore. I finally picked the deck, and then Hoodley actually, made me change my mind to go to Doggo. So I played Hoodley, who was playing a Marincess deck out of all decks, Marincess, and man hand trapped my Welcome Labyrinth, and that was like, yo,
the worst thing to happen.
Yeah, it was again the meme. I don't want to play with you anymore. Once he ashed that, I was like, what the fuck? I don't want to play this deck. I don't want to play this deck. Like, once this deck gets going, you almost auto win.
Yeah.
Like, you see the line, you win. But if you get stopped, you're getting clapped.
Yeah.
You're getting clapped. And I didn't want to. I had a feeling that players were going to play hand traps coming into this tournament. It was just an innate feeling inside of me. And I was like, yo, players are going to play hand traps. So I actually got maybe like 20 minutes of testing with Scareclaw. You know me. So it was essentially, all of the other games, like all of the other testing times for my regional event. I got 20 minutes of testing with Scareclaw for the very first time, and I wasn't on a budget, so I was like, this is good. Oh, and then I had the testing series that we did.
Yeah.
I had that much of testing with Scareclaw when I didn't even know how to resolve Visa Starfloss.
I just want to point out, Doodle, I did say it was bad, but I also sent you the list, so I don't want to hear that.
What Doodle say?
Doodle said that last week I said Plunder was bad, but then it ended up topping.
Yeah.
But I also sent you the list, so don't try to hold me here.
I don't know, man. I was saying Plunder was good. I was saying Plunder was good for a while. I was like, yeah, it's cool. Light and darks in the format, Plunder's always good. But I wound up getting Scareclaw, and like, it plays my favorite card. So like, yeah, I gotta play it.
Yeah, it plays everybody's favorite card.
Well, I don't think that's June's favorite card. Just for some reason tells me that may not be June's favorite card.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's just an alpha.
But yeah, I wound up going X3 with the event, unfortunately. I lost in round 7. All of my tier limit matchups. Well, I lost one tier limit matchup, game 3. He knew exactly how to play against the deck, and I drew very suboptimal for game 3. Anytime I went first was an auto win. Like, I never lost going first. Anytime I went second, the only time I lost is because I was a bot. I bought it a lot. Some of my games, like, they'd literally, like, they'd be like, round would start. And then, like, maybe 15 minutes later, I'd be like, hi, guys. And they're like,
yeah.
They're like, why are you here? I'm like, yeah, I already won.
Yeah.
Like, the games that I did not bot, 2-0. 2-0.
Yeah,
like,
man's walking up to me at 16 minutes in. I'm in game 1 still milling cards, and he's just staring at me, and I'm like, what? What?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, TJ, what's taking you so long? Like,
yeah.
Like, what are you doing? And then a lot of the games where I lost, we're going into time.
Yeah.
And I want to highlight a couple of things about Scareclaw that I really like. You play tier limit.
Yeah.
That matchup is not. So, what I realized, TJ's actually a really good tier limit player because I don't think
when I don't misplay.
Yeah, I guess when he's playing me, he reads all of his card effects and he uses it all. So tier limit, he's actually a good tier limit player. And I was really uncomfortable going into that matchup because TJ, he beat me more times than I beat him. I'm not even sure if I beat him in a match. I'm not 100% sure.
No,
but
it was games.
Yeah, he beat me more times than I beat him. So going into the event, I was like, damn, if I go against tier limit, I'll just auto scoop and go into game 2. No, I didn't lose a tier limit game 1. Like,
they also didn't know how to play tier limits.
Fact, some of their games they knew, you know, well,
They
a couple
know
of the
how to
guys,
play it, but
they
they
knew
don't-
how to, but they didn't open,
Yeah.
like you opened the nuts every single time I played. And I
Yeah.
realized that. You open like God every
Yeah.
single time I played you. There was a couple of tournament players, like, you have to know every little interaction to beat me against tournament since I'm so well versed on that matchup. And then the Sprite matchup is free. Like, we just went over that. The Sprite matchup is like,
For you.
I don't even side for that matchup. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
going first, going second, it don't matter. It's the freest matchup I have.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think is really cool about Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I personally feel that we're going to be moving into a 4-deck format.
Yeah.
I think that it's going to be a really big possibility that we'll see Sprite, Tearlament, Scareclaw, and Kashtira.
I can see that.
What do you think about that?
I think we'll move into something like that, but it won't be as so like lopsided on the tier, like the meta. Like Rogue and like tier 2 and all that will still compete heavily.
I mean, yeah, Point of Control
Like-
got first. Orcus got top 16.
Yeah. But that's the point. Is like I don't think that we're such a tier 0 format that is unplayable for any deck anymore. When these cards exist, Bystials are a thing. DD Crows, Skullmeisters, like Silent Graveyards are even a thing. Like it's just we have so much answered that as long as we're prepared, it's like the Mystic Mind effect. Like as long as you're prepared, you're fine.
Carmageddon says Flu being the 5th spot. I'm not sure.
I would put that as like tier 2 at this point.
Yeah, I'm not. I like Flu.
Blue checks tier and that's it.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Flu only checks, like, against Sprite, you're getting clapped. Against Scareclaw, you're a buy.
Yeah.
Against Kashtira, what are we doing here? Like, I can banish your cards and I don't normal summon.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like,
you mean all I gotta do is normal summon a level 2 and activate Smashers?
bro, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, in normal special summon Finrir is like the best thing against Tier, or
Yeah.
against Flu, because...
As long as they don't have barrier statue.
Oh yeah. If they go first, and you play Win Kashtira's too. So
Well,
like,
yeah.
You can literally just summon a monster to get over the barrier statue and then continue playing. So like,
well, as long as you like special summon the unicorn, you search the birth and then normal summon Fenrir, and then it's like
yeah.
no.
What does he say? IRO. He ain't even subscribed. Should I even answer that question? Homie ain't even hit the subscribe button.
We
I
can get
don't
5 subs.
know.
Maybe we'll start answering chat questions.
I don't know. The sub been kind of dry. I think 5 is good.
Yeah.
I think 5 is decent.
5 is good.
You know, hook your boy up because this shit ain't cheap and it ain't free. of course, guys, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. So,
You know, I use it. I use it.
but yeah, I will say though, the Adventure Engine is
Good.
it's good.
It's really good. It's just not as good as it once used to be, where you just splash it on everything.
Yeah. I feel that it overperforms a lot of times, just because like even if you don't get full adventure off, you force tier limit to check that card, because if they don't, you can just like
Because they don't know.
I can literally disrupt your board for free, and I'm not even gonna commit a normal summon just yet.
Yep.
I'm gonna get all these stuff. I'm gonna get interaction with your interaction. It's free.
Yeah, you could also just be like me and just not care about them activating the Fateful package, and then let them do their Fateful stuff, and then stop their try stuff.
Oh, is that what you gonna do?
Yeah.
All right, for sure.
Yeah, your
for
bounce
sure.
is cute.
Oh, you mean stop my Scareclaw stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop your Scareclaw stuff. I'm gonna let the Fateful stuff go through.
How are you gonna stop the Scareclaw stuff?
I mean, we're not talking about it. You're not gonna summon the Wandering Griffin. Why? Because you like me. You're gonna go for a legal knight.
Oh, yeah. How am I so dumb? You're right.
Yep.
How can I be so stupid?
There you go.
Definitely. It's top deck TJ. That means I
See?
can't. I'm dumb. You're right. You're right. What kind of decks did we do? Oh, no, you almost got me. We got What's Up in the house. That is Fire Fist Chris. I love your name. Appreciate the sub, big dog. FOMO to go. That is a dope ass name though. Overall though, I think that the event was great, and I think it was a very good experience. One thing that we did see was a ton of hand traps. Did you see?
I saw a ton of hand traps. I was playing a striker matchup, which was super free. I'm playing tier. We don't care about it. We can go to game 2 or 3. I don't care. And he was hand trapping me, and I was like, I don't care about your Veiler or your Imperms. I literally left the Kit Kalos on field at one point, and that was game. Kit Kalos was game. That's sad, like, you know, but it's just hand traps, like, they seem really good, but really bad at the same time. Like, there's only certain ones that are really good right
So
now.
I like to say that if you're playing hand traps, like Imperm, Effect Veiler, Skullmeister, I think, is a god.
Skullmeister's
I
really
think
good.
Skullmeister is godly right now. I might even try to fit Skullmeisters in my deck. But
Yeah.
Skullmeister is ridiculously good. But Skullmeister, Effect Veiler, Imperm, but that's only like against tier
Yeah.
in certain situations.
Yeah.
Like, as you know, Imperm, Effect Veiler, they're useless against Sprite. Like,
Yeah.
Sprite doesn't give a damn. You know what I mean?
It is and it isn't. You maybe stop the elf or maybe stop like the swap frog so they can't go into totally awesome or something, but that doesn't really like stop them. It just slows them. You know?
Yeah. And Gamma in the sideboard only for Fluendaries.
I honestly don't agree with Gamma right now.
You know?
I feel like there's too many decks that are making a board where Gamma's not live as much.
Well, that's why I said only for Fluendaries. They go normal summon Rabina, you go Gamma, they lose.
Yeah,
Like, it doesn't matter if you do the Dreaming Town shit. I,
mean-
Gamma you, you're losing.
essentially, yeah, but at the same time, I could also just play cards that are going to be live all the time, like Veiler or Imperm.
Yeah, but then they go normal summon Rabina, and then you use the Imperm, and then
Yeah.
use the
quick
Dreaming
play,
Town and
yeah.
make you look
No,
dumb.
I get the point. I'm just,
Yeah.
you know, I just feel like Gamma is just too much of a risk.
Yeah. Oh, and of course the best hand trap is Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood.
Oh yeah, you know,
The best hand trap.
our Lord and Savior.
You know what's crazy? I made a hand trap tier list, and I think the only thing that you could say that I was wrong about was Ash. But every other hand trap, I hit the nail on the head, which is
Yeah.
crazy. I don't give myself as much props as I should. I'm gonna start giving myself props because people always like trying to drag me in the mud.
Yeah.
But your boy be right, and TJ, you won't be wrong either. You be saying stuff, and I'll be like, "All right, TJ," and then
And then I'd be right as hell.
TJ be right. TJ said that Scareclaw was better than his deck, and I was like, yeah, you right. You know what I mean? And he said that he will give me all of his money in his wallet, and I was like, what? And then he gave me all.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of a little low here, you know, like.
Oh god, that's crazy. But yeah,
Yeah, it was just really fun. You know, we had some upsides, we had some downsides. You know, I didn't pay 120 for an Ulti Abyss Dweller.
oh, tell him that story, guys.
So one of the things that I've been wanting is an Ulti Abyss Dweller, because for those that don't know, I haven't really been in the game for like more than a year. I've taken like large break. So I went up to one of our vendor friends, and I don't want to throw names out because I don't know if they're comfortable. But
Yeah, he doesn't like his
yeah, so I went to go buy an Ulti Abyss Dweller. Cool, got it for 60. It was, you know, whatever, cool price. And I was just like, cool. By fourth round, I noticed it was missing, and wasn't in my bag at all. Wasn't in a deck box. Wasn't in like a pocket. Wasn't nowhere. Right. Wasn't wrapped up in my my mat. Nothing. So
And this is the crazy thing. I don't remember shit. Like,
And
I remembered specifically every detail that happened. I remember seeing it. I remember the whole schneid, guys.
it went straight into my deck box.
Yeah,
That's the crazy part.
I told him everything that happened, play by play.
Yeah.
And we couldn't find it.
And I never once summoned it in the tournament because I had one tier matchup and I just summoned Dark Law on him. I didn't even summon an Abyss Dweller. I was like, no, right? So the fact that it was gone was just so weird. But yeah, I had to go home and buy another Ulti Abyss Dweller because I wasn't gonna be without an Abyss Dweller.
He don't speak broke, boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really unfortunate and not really sucked, but like.
Yeah. It is what it is. I have to chop it up to myself because I don't know what happened, so I have to say I misplaced it.
I'm still gonna hope that one day you're gonna find it in something.
Just something random.
I
Be
don't
like,
know,
I got
man.
two.
I don't know. I didn't even bother looking for it because you said Bird looked for it. I was like,
Yeah.
God, I think no.
Yep. Bird.
If
looked
Bird
for it.
can't find it,
Exactly.
it don't
yeah.
exist.
Oh yeah. But
It
on the
don't
flip
exist.
side, it was really cool up until I found the Ulti Abyss Dweller missing.
Oh, man.
God.
You think somebody stole it?
I had to have. I don't think there was a way that I just dropped it.
I feel that TJ may have opened his deck box and it fell out. And the only reason why I feel that is because we get so much love everywhere we go.
That's true.
Like, so much love everywhere we go. That's like the only logic.
Yeah.
I feel like if somebody saw you drop it,
They just pick it up
they
immediately.
they pick it up and give it. I feel 100% like in
Yeah.
my mind, no doubt about it. Especially since, like, even if it wasn't TJ, our community,
They're not.
they're
not the
pretty
best.
good.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. You said they're not the best?
Like not with the returning stuff all the time.
Really?
Like how many times do you hear that like their stuff actually got returned? Like it happens. I'm not saying it doesn't. Don't get me wrong. But like when it comes to certain stuff, like it tends to just disappear a lot.
Well, I understand that part.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like if they know you drop something.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
players.
yeah.
Like if players see other players drop stuff, like
They'll just
I
hand it right
know
back to
you.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah, okay.
If they find a card on the ground, I mean, like,
Then yeah, you
I don't
get
think
to
they're
that.
gonna return that.
They're
You
not
know
gonna
what I
walk
mean?
up to the top tables and be like, "Hey, Judge,
Yeah.
I found this ulti Abyss Dweller on the floor. You know, somebody might come looking for it. Here
Our
you go."
dumbass
Like,
just really walked up to the. She looked at us so crazy.
she was like, "You know, it's not."
She
here."
was like,
she's like, "I would have picked it up." Like,
yeah, she was like, really? And
Yeah.
I was like, it's a long shot. But
Yeah.
did somebody drop? She looked at me. She was like, ulti Abyss Dweller. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. And then she was like, she checked.
yeah. And the funny part is I didn't notice that it was gone until I was actually helping somebody like deck build after this entire crowd decided to dissipate from me because for whatever reason I was being circled. It was weird.
Well, I mean,
Thank you,
TJ
guys,
low key
but-
famous, dog. How you feel about being low key famous?
It's nice for people to come up and be like, "Yo, I like seeing you on the channel," and like, you know, like I've had people come up and tell me that they've played like Plunder or like certain decks because of it. Obviously, I'm not that influential. We know that. I'm terrible, but
He's capping. He's capping.
But you know, it was really nice. Like I think I signed like 2 mats. Somebody had me sign like a super good Maju. You know, like stuff like that is really cool to me because it doesn't happen often. So being able to like have that interaction is really cool. You know, because I don't get that while we're making a video. Like when we're here making a video, it's just us kicking it, which
Yeah,
is always a great time. But that aspect is like huge to me.
Yeah, I have to say personally, the interaction with, there's only one thing I don't like. There's only one I hate, well, 2 things I guess. I hate when I'm like in the middle of a game or like
Yeah.
I'm obviously busy and someone's like, "Yo," yeah, and I'm like,
Hold on,
just
let me
chill,
get done.
just
Yeah.
chill, you know what I mean? And I hate when someone's like, "Yo, you're playing such and such," so I'm like, "Dog, come on now." Like,
Yeah, now the whole room knows.
come on now. Or like when I'm playing, everybody figured out what I was playing by like round 3. Like
Yeah.
I didn't tell a single soul, but everybody figured out because of who I am. But other than that, I love talking to people. I love signing shit. I love dealing with people. I try my best to remember people's names.
Yeah, that's hard. It's
It
really
don't
hard.
happen, but I do remember events. There was a guy that came up to me at the event,
Yeah.
and he got in a car accident, and he had a spinal injury. a
Oh
back
yeah,
injury.
that was the 2 dudes that were initially.
Will
yeah.
not remember his name. Can't remember his name.
Mm-hmm.
But like when people tell me stuff like that, I try my best to remember. Another dude, I remember this guy's name because I've seen him like at 3 events. John.
Yeah.
I forgot to text him. I gotta make a YouTube video apologizing to him. Like, John, I ain't forgot about you. I swear, John, if you're watching this Twitch, I have not forgotten about you. You told me to actually text you. I just
Here's
don't
your
have
text.
your number. My bad, John. You still my dog. I even tried looking over Facebook, but I don't got him on
Oh
Facebook.
god.
But yeah, I actually love that part. I love the photo shoot.
Yeah.
I love everything. I want to do more. Especially, like, one thing that you'll notice is that you'll do it more when you go to bigger events. Vegas,
Yeah.
we're like nobodies because we're local. You know what I mean?
Everybody knows us. At
Yeah.
that point, we're just friends. Like,
Yeah, we get Austin talking about how he's gonna beat me again, so I won't top. We get
George saying that.
George saying that I'm a bum.
Yeah.
We get Diego saying that I got 13 subscribers.
But he also bought a Shizu for $250.
Hey yo, if he talk about my 13 subscribers ever again, I'm like, at least I didn't buy a Shizu for $250. I would dumb enough to buy a Shizu card for $250. I was
Pre-sale
stupid.
price?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
man.
shout out to all of them. Those are my boys. Those are my
Yeah.
boys. One thing I do love about the Vegas community is that a lot of us are extremely tight. We're extremely competitive, and all of those dudes that I said, they top. So
Yeah.
like
Austin won.
Austin won, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, people sleep on the Vegas community because
We were dead for so long as a community.
and our old reputation.
Yeah.
But we've really come a long way, and there's like these guys are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. Like those are my guys. Like there's a couple of bad apples. I would say that in every community, but
Yeah, I
phenomenal.
don't think ours are terrible though. Like our bad apples aren't like.
there's some terrible apples.
I mean, but they're not constantly like affecting the entire community. Is what I mean.
Oh, I mean, I guess you got a point there, but you know,
I'm
there's some
not
bad apples.
I guess so.
All I'm saying, there's some bad apples.
Yeah.
There's
Uh-huh.
some rotten apples. 2 subscribers, guys. 3 more will open it up for the questionnaire, guys.
Yeah.
Just get to 3 more subs. That's all we need,
I'll make
guys.
it more enticing. 3 more, and we'll give you another side story about this couple.
Oh no! You guys got to get the 3 subs. You guys got to get.
It is an
Oh
interesting
my
story.
god, bro! I'm telling you. Hey, TJ's a player pimp. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
3
That's
more subs,
all I can
and
say.
I will tell you how this interaction went with this couple.
Bro, I'm telling you, TJ's a player pimp. That's all I'm saying. He ain't even use his pimp hand. And I was like, yo, TJ out here doing it like
Because
that.
you know it was charged. It was ready.
Bro, he was ready. He was about to, bro. He was about to change a heart this bitch. Like, yo, I still think he should have. Like, I think he should. I'm just saying. I'm not normally a guy for taking other people's females, but in this particular situation, hold on.
You're giving them a lot of detail now. You're giving them a lot of detail.
Well, I guess I am. Well, but in this particular situation, the Don would have approved.
Well, we just got gifted 5 subs.
Professor J.
I guess we got to give the story.
Hold on. We got to do something special for the J. Professor J, I have to say that you have been a supporter for the channel for too long. Too long as in, you're a prodigy. You're an esteemed gentleman. You are amazing. I think I'm going to go what they say in the comment section. We're going to call you Pro J. Bodega TJ, tell Pro J about himself. Squamata loves him.
Bro J, you working hard. You're always out here. You come to the bodega and you're always respectful. You got the bajuda and you always bring Ma something. And most importantly, you're always looking out for Squamata. How's he doing?
Bro, he gotta be doing great right now. She gotta be
Yeah,
Squamata's doing great right now because of Professor J. We appreciate your contributions and everybody that is subbed. Let's go ahead and get into this story. Bodega TJ, we're gonna take off real quick.
Yeah, it was nice to see y'all.
Phenomenal. I can't believe we got a whole Italiano.
So great. Oh man.
Appreciate you.
Anyways, going into my round 4, we had just gotten lunch and I was like, crap, we walked in, they're like, round 4, and I'm like, round to eat, please? Cause I'm hungry.
By the way, before we get into this, TJ's a sip too. So I'll tell you later. He's a sip. No, I remember that part. You a sip.
Nah.
You a sip.
Nah.
But
Anyways,
go ahead.
So I go to sit down at my table. It's one of our local friends, Nick. We see him at the car shop all the time. Shout out to Nick. He's a cool dude. And then it's this another dude like right across from me as well. We're all missing our opponents. And mind you, I'm at like table 55 and he's 55th. And he's at table 56. And we're cramped. You know these events.
They got us like sardines, guys.
Yeah, it's not fun. Like I literally for 3 rounds I had to ask to move. Like I didn't have enough room. And I was like, I'm not gonna be sitting here like this, playing tiers with 3 spots like it's Duel Links. Like nah. So we move after my opponent shows up, and the judge is like literally signing the slip as this person shows up, right? So we go and
For a
sit
game
down.
loss, in case you guys.
Yeah. The first game loss number 1. So we go into game 2, and we do our thing. Obviously, I'm not siding because I don't know what the hell they're playing. Like I'm not gonna side for something and like hurt myself, right? So we sit down, we're playing, and they're playing Bestial Sprite. The player's pretty new to the deck, and they're like Mystic interactions and
Sip moment incoming. Sip moment incoming.
Nice Me is helping them remember to resolve certain effects, right?
Sip.
So anyways, I end up losing the round, which is totally fine by me because I was hungry as hell. I wanted to get the hell out of there. I wanted to go eat, grub on this sandwich before I say the wrong word.
Sandwich.
And so, I'm eating, right? So I get done eating. I start help June deck building. As soon as I start help June deck building, my round 4 opponent comes and sits down with her boyfriend. And so, like, yeah. So that's right. So we're all just
Wait. Again, I'm not.
He's not here.
I
He's
wasn't
at round.
there.
He's at
But
round. Yeah.
I thought that she sat down first.
She did sit down. Okay, yeah. So she sat down first, right? We're shooting the shit, and then her boyfriend comes sit down like maybe 10 minutes later, right? So we're all just kicking it. Mind you, I don't care. That's on you. You got a boyfriend. I don't really care.
He's just being, at this point in time, he's just being a nice, respectful sip.
I don't really care, right? Anyways, so the entire table notices these eyes that I'm getting, and it's like quite like, to put it in perspective, Bird messaged me about it. She's like, yo, I'm seeing these eyes. Yeah. So at one point I stood up and I'm like, yo, I'll be back. I gotta go record this scene because Kylie was like, we gotta go record like, you know, our takes and everything for the vlog.
My bad. I didn't even know he was like.
Nope.
We need a code word for that.
So anyways, we walk away, right? And Bird comes running up to us. At that point, the dude was basically like, oh, why were you sitting with her talking to them? You know, it makes me jealous.
Oh, no, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it. Because Bird told me this part. He's not doing it right. He's not doing it right. So he comes up to his girl, and he's like, baby, when you talking to them, you notice the Kelly effect and his crew. You know they famous. You know how it is. You know I want you. And then she was like, I didn't even know who they were, which is cap. I feel like that's complete cap.
It is kind of cap. Because when we were playing our round, after the round, he had asked me, you're on the Kelly effect, right? I'm like, yeah, I guess
okay, so that's definitely cap.
And she looked like she didn't know anything. She was just like, who? Okay. Like, you know, right? And I'm like, whatever, right? You don't know. It don't matter. I don't need to make a point.
Yeah, so like he wasn't necessarily soft, like not yet, but he definitely had that voice. Yeah. He was like, you know that make bro, I swear to God. Okay, so a little bit more context. Our friend JB, he is the softest guy we have on the whole, like out of anybody, he is the bro, for context, we cannot, he's literally out of his own mouth, I swear to God, if he was right here, he would tell you, we can't take him to the strip club because he'll fall in love. Yeah. He is that, he is like, much of a simp. He is Drake times 10, okay? Yeah. Like, if this man was born black, he'd be born ultra light skinned.
If he had money, was born black, he would be Drake.
He'd be Starlight light skin, right? Yeah. He'd be the rarest of all light skins, dog. He's a unicorn. Yeah. So, this man is literally like, that makes me feel uncomfortable. That makes me feel bad. Bro, I swear, I'm so jealous. Like, he says it just like that. Like, I will never get that out of my head. I'm so jealous.
So, JB.
No. Okay. She grabs his hand and she's like, baby, I will never leave you. I will never do that. No, it's not like that, baby. It can't be like that. No. And I'm like, yo! But if I was there, look, I would have literally picked this man up by his shirt and took him outside. Like, I would have been like, dog, you can't be taking L's for the And my guy, if you hear this podcast, no disrespect, you need to hit me up. Because you can't be taking L's for the male community like that. You can't be giving these girls that type of.
You can't give them the power, man.
You can't have her console you, okay? All right? Look, I'll give you this. You got the emotions down packed. I'm emotionally stupid, all right? But you can't be doing that. I know for a fact. That is not how you run the game.
Yeah.
The entire chat, guys, look, chat. I need you to put an emoji, okay? All right, I need you to put the Viper emoji. If that is not, no, this guy, the hands over the head emoji. Okay, what is it called? The not like this emoji. I need you to put the not like this emoji. If you disagree with the way that this man handled his jealousy, okay, guys. Yeah. So just in case he's watching this, look, we not against you.
No.
Kinda. Maybe. Like, you a cool guy. I talked to you. I think I talked to you.
You did.
You a cool guy, and I would like to help you with your relationship, but not like this, my friend. You're not supposed to do this.
Yeah. So, JB basically at this point is hearing this, and so is Bird. And he literally looks at Bird and goes, that's a beta male. Like, that's a beta. 100%. Right? So at that point, that's when Bird runs up to us and tells us the entire interaction, right? So we're dying at this point because we're like, what? Like, why are you this insecure? Like, you're with her, like, right? So we come back to the table, we're shooting the shit again still. Obviously, I'm still getting these eyes from her, and it's just like, whatever. Like, cool.
That makes me jealous, TJ. Why are you talking about the story without letting me talk about the story? I'm jealous, TJ.
So it gets worse. It gets worse.
It gets worse?
It gets worse.
Oh my God.
So the next round gets called. Everybody goes and plays their round, including them, right? So the boyfriend finishes the round and comes and sits down. What I didn't know until Bird told me, because she people watches. She watches the entire room all the time. She noticed that the girl went to come back over, noticed her boyfriend, and dipped it outside.
Oh no!
Went straight outside.
No! Don't put this up! No! If he hears this,
So know.
He's gonna be so jealous.
Look, I'm just saying, if your girl's gotta avoid not only
Oh,
you, but the dude that she was giving cuckoo eyes to,
No,
you got some issues.
No,
Like,
not like this.
look, it's not my fault. Maybe it was the fact that he talked to her in like public about his jealousy, embarrassed her kind
Not
of.
like
Maybe
this.
she just was not, too happy with him. I don't know.
Not like this.
I don't know. But all I know is she was willing to risk it. She was
She
willing to
was
risk
willing
it.
to risk it all. Oh my God, yo, look, it ain't go cap. When I heard this story, guys, I was like, TJ, take his bitch. Like, I'm sorry. Well, not really, but look, there's okay. Let's be real, guys, fellas. Let's be real.
Yeah.
There are not a lot of female Yu-Gi-Oh players.
No.
There are not a lot of cute female Yu-Gi-Oh players.
I would have just left that. There's not a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players, like female Yu-Gi-Oh players.
Well,
It's becoming more of a norm. But
Let me.
okay.
I got.
Okay.
There are not a lot of cute Yu-Gi-Oh or female Yu-Gi-Oh players, right? There are not a lot of cute female Yu-Gi-Oh players, right?
Yeah.
There are not a lot of cute female Yu-Gi-Oh players that are actually interested in playing Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Yeah.
There are not a lot of cute female Yu-Gi-Oh players that are interested in playing Yu-Gi-Oh while also attempting to play Yu-Gi-Oh and get better.
Yeah.
There are not a lot of cute female Yu-Gi-Oh players that are interested in Yu-Gi-Oh, also attempting to get better, and are willing to actually communicate to other people, right?
Yeah.
There are not a lot of cute female Yu-Gi-Oh players that are actually into the game, play Yu-Gi-Oh, and then not only want to get better, actually interact with people, but like TJ. Take her. Take her. Take her. Take her. Take her. I mean, to be fair, I had to go through the whole thing because I didn't want you to feel that bad. There's probably like, how many cute Yu-Gi-Oh girls are there?
I could name maybe a handful.
You can name a handful?
I said maybe. But anyways, thought you were gonna allude to the fact that there's not a lot of cute female Yu-Gi-Oh players that want to get better, actually play Yu-Gi-Oh, and go to school for something good. Because I feel like I don't remember, but I got more information out of her than I think her boyfriend.
I didn't know she was.
Oh yeah, no,
I didn't say one word to her. If I said one word to her, you know how I go.
I don't remember the question. I don't remember the answers to the questions that I asked. I just ask them because I know that they're gonna eventually lead somewhere.
Who do you? Oh, okay, now I'm curious. Out of the creation sphere, anyone that's into Yu-Gi-Oh, who do you think is the, like, I don't want to say that. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to say this without sound. Well, because I don't think it's weird, but I'm not trying to offend anybody.
Who's subjectively the best?
Who do you subjectively find as the cutest female Yu-Gi-Oh person?
It's probably either Jen from Head to Head or probably Logan from Card Crush.
Damn! You going up? Hey yo, hide your girls, chat. He going after relationships. This man.
You said.
I said cute Yu-Gi-Oh girl, like
yes.
in the Yu-Gi-Oh sphere,
you
the
said,
entire sphere.
Yeah,
They don't have to be in a relationship.
That's the only two I can think of.
Oh no, he's shooting for the head. Bro, I can't trust you no more. You gotta stay away from my girl, yo.
Nah, y'all family.
for me,
Who do you think it is?
This is hard. Because I think this is a tough one. Okay, all right.
Somebody said I'm gonna be on drama alert. You're right.
Okay, it is. I'm splitting hairs again.
Okay.
It's between Amanda LaPalme. Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love her energy.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
love her energy. Fuck her looks. I don't care fuck her looks. I mean, she's a attractive young lady, but I love her energy.
Yeah.
I am attracted to energies, and her energy is just it. And Pelin. I love her art.
Okay.
I love her art.
Okay. No,
I haven't
respectable.
talked too much to her, but I love her art.
Respectable.
Her art, like, damn, your art makes you cute.
Yeah.
Like, that sounded bad.
Oh my god. Doodle Noodle hiding his waifu now.
No, I had to think about it. Because there's some other very attractive women too. There's some pretty. There's not a lot, but you're right. Yeah. I would say that there's a handful.
It's hard to pick, especially like one.
Especially when they go out with people.
That's not hard to pick. You said pick, not take.
Hey, you guys might be right. I think maybe I find them so cute not because of their looks, but because of their art is so well done, and they do such a great job. It's
but
like
that would also attribute to their personality too. So maybe you're just Drake.
Damn. Hey, Amanda, if I pop up at your house, will you at least listen to the song? Like, cups of the rose, bitches in my old phone. I should call when they go home. I've been at this club too long. The women that I would try. Is happy with a good another
guy. That whole
right?
album is a vibe.
Yeah. If I literally, like, no disrespect to your mans. If I pull up and say, fuck that nigga that you love so bad, I know you still think about the times we had. That's pretty disrespectful. It's no way out here. Yeah. It's no way out here. It's no way. If I did that, right, to get a collab.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And you know I got requirements for my girl. You got it. I don't know if she fits the requirements. Yeah. Like, I got high requirements for my girl. So like we could be like pretend boyfriend and girlfriend for social media. I'd do that. Easy, I'd do that.
Oh my god.
I'd do that.
So I'd Hollywood now?
Yeah, I'd Hollywood girlfriend her. Like I'd give her gifts and all that. I'd treat her nice, be cool, stuff like that. Yeah, go in public.
Word.
I'd Hollywood girlfriend her. But
Word.
And because again, she's an amazing person, but
that's not me. I'm gonna just take somebody bitch.
Dang, yo. Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh players. Whatever you do, don't get in the top.
When you hear round started, make sure you also hide your wife.
If you ever get in the time, odds are is TJ already working on his back game, and it's pretty much there. Yeah. She's gone, guys.
If she already sitting at the table, just don't come sit down.
You got to pay up to get her back. Oh man. Sabrina is listening, right? Hey, yo, Bean Bean, who's the most attractive Yu-Gi-Oh girl? Oh, never mind, we know.
Yeah, we know her answer.
Bean Bean's answer. Sabrina's answer for the people that did not know. Oh, she's not answering? It's Renee. I forgot her name right now. Rini? What's her? I forgot her YouTube channel. Wear a Sweet. Yeah, Bird love her some Wear a Sweet. I ain't never seen Bird simp over a Yu-Gi-Oh player ever. She don't even simp over me like that. I say Wear a Sweet, she go. She starts shaking up.
She's teasing. Yes.
Then she got mad when I talked to her. Bro, I swear to God, why are you always talking to her? I'm like, dog, she's a cool person. That's the homie.
Content creator. Yeah.
That's the homie. She's like, but you ain't gotta talk to her. I'm like, dog, I don't want her. I don't want her like that. Like, I mean, she's a very, very beautiful young lady, but like it's like that's your girl, go follow your heart. How you spell that? WERRA, I think.
And then
Sweet. Go ahead and subscribe to her channel. She has a really good channel.
Yeah, she's a really good content creator. She's also on TikTok too. So
she does that TikToker really well.
If y'all are on TikTok, make sure you go follow her there. I'm sure she'd appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, so I got one more thing. Speaking of Duel Challenge, before we open it up into questions, the biggest thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah.
What do you think about Duel Challenge?
So what I think about Duel Challenge is we've been doing it for so long. Like different variations, obviously, but we've now settled on Duel Challenge for a while. I like it. It's really, really fun, especially these next 2 episodes coming up. Oh, man.
Probably. I would love to move to that area permanently.
I think so too.
Personally.
Obviously, you guys don't know exactly what we're talking about in the area that we want to move to, but when you see this week's Duel Challenge come out, you will understand. Next week?
Wait.
No, this week.
Is this weekend Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. This week's Duel Challenge.
Upcoming Sunday.
Yeah.
So, when you guys see these, it is a new, style almost in the sense of, what we're going to be doing, and it's so much fun, it's so interactive, and it just creates just this, great energy. It's just... it's almost like a high, how fun it is. So I'm excited.
Yeah. Personally, I think because Duel Challenge is a rendition of Friday Night Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a rendition of Battle of Gods. It's a rendition of just our old school formats, stuff like that. It's a rendition of so many. And guys, we'll get to questions right after we're done with this.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys. Duel Challenge, in my opinion, is could be one of the most successful things on my entire channel.
Yeah.
And I really want it to be exactly that. I want Duel Challenge for every person to step down and get a sense of belonging when they come to Duel Challenge. It's not just me and Top Deck TJ. It's me, Top Deck TJ, inside of your room, and you are watching one of the most epic games, one of the funnest games, one of the most exciting games, and you get just as pumped as Yu-Gi-Oh! As we are. And I think we've accomplished that, and we're trying to take it another level every single time.
I feel like we've hit the ceiling and we're ready to just break
through the
like,
ceiling and then take it to another
level. Like that ceiling is tempting. We're like right at the, and we're just ready to go through.
And I really hope you guys love Duel Challenge. And again, it's so awesome. TJ is actually having a series too that he's gonna have somewhat similar to Duel Challenge, which we're gonna start branching off and do other things with it once this Duel Challenge like becomes the thing.
Yeah, we're probably gonna wait till like the new year, especially with like newer product coming out. Just kind of finish up the year, finish all the projects we've already started, and then just take it from there.
Yeah. Now that we're done, thank you guys so much for that 5 subscribers. We broke as hell. We did that. We are gonna open up questions.
Yeah. I did see Fire Fist Chris ask me if I'm still playing Punk variants. Yes, I do plan on still playing Punk variants. I'm not giving up the deck at all. I love the deck way too much. Currently, I do think the best variant would be Bestial if you want to be competitive. If you like having fun, the deck profile we put on the main channel would be that, like, take the locals, have a ton of fun with, watch your opponent scream and cry because you made a Herald plus an amazing dragon. In Discord, somebody asked, what is our favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Format / deck in that format and how so?
I really enjoy Toss format.
Toss format? Okay.
I don't want to say it's my favorite.
Yeah.
But I've really enjoyed Toss format. It was fun.
Yeah, so I wasn't fully around for Toss format, but I did make a lot of videos with you in that era. It's a really fun era.
It's a fun era.
For me,
it was a lot funner than I thought.
Yeah. For me, it would definitely be the wind-up era.
Obviously, yeah.
I like the hand loop.
You know what? Obviously, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Black Wings, Heroes, Gladiator Beast, Chaos platformer. So
yeah. Actually,
2000, I think it was 2009 or 2010. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
that's my favorite format. And then my favorite deck would probably be Gladiator Beast. Gladiator Beast is probably one of my favorite decks of all time.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. I've been meaning to get those Raven Wing sleeves. I love them.
You've been meaning to? It sounds like you just don't want them that bad because you would have gotten them if you did. I'm just saying they're on the website.
Hey, Doodle, by the way, go ahead and send me, your ideas. I buy ideas all the time. For mats, we do that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Shoot us ideas.
Yeah.
To answer your question about
yes, that's
mats,
a cloth mat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. That is 100% a cloth version of the Dual Generations map. So, yes. You will be able to have the cloth version of the Dual Generations map very soon.
Yep. And then one last question before we continue with chat questions. Which archetype would you give support to? I know it's quite a vague, hard
Gladiator
question.
Beast.
Okay.
Or Fire Fist.
All right.
Something Beast Warrior. I don't know. All of my favorite decks have been Beast.
You just want to play Alpha the Master Beast.
Shut up. All of my favorite decks have been Beast Warrior, or Fiend. Almost every single one is easily Beast Warrior. If you tell me three types, Beast Warrior, Fiend. Silverfang was my favorite card. So
Silverfang?
One of.
All right. I would give wind-ups more support because I want Zenmaity to come back.
Yeah, you like trash toys.
And
they're gonna make a wind-up dildo for you.
Don't worry, I'll steal somebody's bitch with it.
Okay, if they made a wind-up dildo, how many would you play?
None.
But it was powerful. It says special event 4 wind-ups from your deck.
Nope.
And they can activate their effects as many times.
You're not making it Mole Cricket and Camille added into the same, no. I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it. It's not happening. I'm playing 3 copies.
Oh yeah, I love Trevor. You're right. Rescue Cat is one of my favorite cards too.
Yeah.
So
actually what I'd give support to, and it's obviously not an archetype. It would be, what is it called? Dino Rabbit.
Dino Rabbit?
I really
That's not an archetype. That's Dino with extra steps.
I just said it wasn't an archetype.
Okay.
But I loved Dino Rabbit when it came out and it was a thing.
What if we play Macro Rabbit? This format.
We could, but normal summoning is not bad. Hand traps aren't a thing. You make Dolka, you can make Logia.
What if we play like 12 hand drops and then just make
We
Dolka?
could test it.
Oh.
We could test it.
I want to. We'd have to make it a little faster.
Yeah.
That's definitely. But
We'd have to speed it up, obviously. But
Ooh,
yeah.
unexpected die.
Yeah. Unexpected
Lost
die.
World.
Just play
Lost
dinos.
World.
Just play dinos.
No, think about it, dog. Unexpected die for a Sabersaurus. Lost World, get the token, right?
Mm-hmm.
Activate the Foolish Burial Goods. We can play so many other options with Foolish Burial Goods, like Metal Force Fusion and stuff. We can send the Jurassic Egg, use the egg to banish, to destroy, attempt to summon, or to protect, send the baby, right? Summon Soul Eating, right? Soul Eating can add a Misk to our hand, full protection, make the Dolka, normal summon Rabbit, makes a Logia, Dolka control, let's go! Lose to the Dark Ruler no more.
This sounds like this sounds like dinos with extra steps. Because summoning UCT would probably be like way better than having like a Logia.
You can play UCT. You can summon that too. Oh my god, hold on. Summon Rescue Rabbit. Summon 2 Sabersaurus. Link it off into
Yep.
Predapline, Vert, Anaconda, right?
Alright guys. No. Oh man.
Oh man, but yeah, they said let him cook.
Let him cook. No.
My question, OG James says, my question is, what do you guys think of Teller Knight? No, somebody had another question. Because right before, because I was going to ask, yeah.
Oh.
Professor J, hey, he says, are you guys ever going to do retro or like themed duel challenges, or are you sticking to competitive? My guy.
You gonna have to wait.
You're going to like this duel challenge coming up. That's what I can say about that.
Yep.
You are gonna like these 2 duel challenges coming up. You're gonna like both of them, and
and then the one after it.
And we hope if these take off, we'll continue that direction.
Yep.
My question for you guys is, what do you think of the Teller Knight and the Super Heavy Samurai support? Do you know of those cards?
The Super Heavy Samurai support
I'll
is
take the
actually
Teller Knight.
really broken. Like it could potentially be like meta, 100%. They have some really good cards coming into them. But I'll let you take away Teller because I don't know that much about
the Teller support looks, because it's Constellar and Teller Knight.
Yeah.
It looks very promising. The problem with this is that it looks too little too late. That's like what it feels like. Only time will tell, because the Forbidden List. Yeah. But the support basically gives you extra summons. And summons from the deck, and an Xe that summons other. So like it looks promising, but I'm gonna like hold off a little bit on it because I do like Teller Knight as a deck. It's a pretty cool deck, but I'm not 1,000% sold on it.
Right.
Taman's coming off the Forbidden List kind of helps a ton.
Yeah, no, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a ton of sense.
Is this the guy that always loses with meta deck on your videos?
Nope.
Yeah, you wrong person. Wrong nigga.
Yep. I think I played meta on the channel all of like once in the last 2 seasons.
Chrono says, was wondering if you ever going to make a different color Raven Wing Swing. So without getting into a lot of the semantics, yes, we want to make another color of Raven Wing. We want to make, my favorite color is teal. So like, would I rather have black, white, or teal? Of course, I'd rather have teal. But the problem with that is like, again, without getting too deep into details, when you go and you manufacture sleeves, you have to think about the entire player base. And the entire player base is black, white.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's what they love.
It's really hard to sell colors.
Yeah. To be honest, if I make sleeves, I don't want to go with like blue, and I want to go with like magenta. I want to go with orange. Yeah. I want to go with teal. I want to go with colors that are a little bit more variety. And I want that to be a part of the brand. But the only unfortunate thing is that, again, you have to sell it correctly. We weren't sure if Raven Wing was going to sell correctly, but now that we know, we can take off with it.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, you got.
You missed the regional breakdown.
Yeah.
Do you think the game would be better or worse if all decks were restricted to their own archetype?
Worse.
I agree.
100%
I was
worse.
Say the same thing.
Like in theory, it sounds better, but if we look at card games like Vanguard, where they are absolutely locked into the archetype,
are they?
They are. They're called clans essentially. Mm-hmm. They obviously they do their thing, but having that variety in a game where Yu-Gi-Oh is so complex, it needs to be a variety. It can't be locked in anything.
I agree for pretty much the same reasons. Also, I feel that one of the cool things about Yu-Gi-Oh is being able to mix X with X. Now, sometimes we get like, yo, we shouldn't have did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's almost like opening Pandora's box. You know what I mean? You get some interactions which are like, yo, and then you get some interactions which are like,
why is this happening?
why did we do that?
Yeah.
Like, but hey, it's a lot of the times it comes out really cool and really fun. And sometimes I wish archetypes would mix even more. Like,
Absolutely.
I feel that like all fiend monsters should be compatible in some sort
Actually,
of way.
one to put to you. The Visa Starfrost lore, I feel like it should be tied in a little bit differently. I feel like it should be more fluid with each other than they are restrictive to each other.
You think that Scareclaw should be able to be played with Tearlament? Is that what you're saying?
And they should have some sort of interaction, not none.
Scareclaw has already been played with Tearlament. It's already topped into that. I don't know.
And yes, I do realize we're getting support for the Visa Starfrost stuff like that, but I'm just saying, like, I wish the other archetypes that tied into it made it a little bit more
You know,
doable.
what's crazy is that Branded does that now.
Yeah.
Like Branded plays Spriggan's kit. You play Despia. You play Bestial. You play. I think you just don't play Sprite or Therion, which
Yeah.
not yet, I guess. I think that could definitely be a thing.
It could be, but it would need more support. I just wish they did it so soon.
Dark World mixed with Plunder in it. Oh my
Oh
god,
my-
yo,
stop.
don't turn TJ on, guys.
Stop.
Don't turn TJ. Yo, he gonna take one of my little
Stop.
girlfriends.
I'm gonna do Dark World combo and then Plunder combo.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then I'm gonna have I'm gonna call it Celery because I don't know its real name. I'm gonna have Celery on their field, so I guess I'm gonna Morak. GG's.
Oh man. Yeah. Do we have any more questions, guys? Because
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting about there.
We're getting to the end. I
Yeah,
mean,
we're
I have
getting
about
towards
10 minutes to chop off, so I guess we'd have about 10 minutes worth of time.
Maybe about give or
Yeah.
take.
See how it goes.
Shadow best archetype. I don't think that's a question.
Has this man never seen Goki before?
Oh, shit.
Man.
What did you tell your opponent when they tried to fool you with Patrician of Darkness? Bro, shut the fuck up. Bro, how does Tobias know my life? How does Tobias know? Tobias, remind me about that when we start going into stories.
Yeah,
I'll tell
yeah.
you the story about that.
Oh, man.
Tobias knows my life and I hate it.
What Yu-Gi-Oh 2022 taught you?
Huh, crazy. Crazy. You have anything? I have something.
Yeah, since I came back to the game, obviously I came into this game, and before I played, I was terrible. Like, yeah. This year alone has taught me so much about this game that I feel like an entire different player, let alone a person, playing this game because of how much I've just learned.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I can't really say exactly what I've learned because, like, I didn't know a lot at all when I was first playing, so I learned quite a lot.
So I learned a lot. I learned some good things and some things that could be taken as bad. Let's get to the bad things first. I learned that no matter what you accomplish, because I accomplished so much this year, no matter what you accomplish, people are always going to find a way to hate you.
Yeah.
Just straight up. People are going to find a way to not like you. They're going to find a way to bring you down. At first, I thought that my channel wasn't doing successful because I wasn't doing successful in the competitive circuit.
Yep.
So then I just started doing successful in the competitive circuit. Nothing changed. And nothing will ever change. People are going to dislike you because they dislike you. And I'm not talking about for everyone. I feel that there's way more people that like me than dislike me. But there are groups of people that dislike me or just dislike content creators, and there's nothing that can change it.
Yeah.
The second thing that I've learned this year is that people will scream out your failures and whisper your accomplishments.
Yeah.
But that's your fault. I didn't realize that that's my fault, that people would scream out my failures and whisper my accomplishments because I never screamed out my accomplishments. Again, I have accomplished way too much this year. Like a ridiculous, we've accomplished, you've accomplished a ridiculous amount this year.
Only thing you didn't accomplish was paying $50,000 for our collections.
I gotta check with my
With your accountant?
Yeah, I gotta check with my account. I'm pretty sure I spent a decent amount.
Yep.
Right? I feel like I spent a decent amount.
Yep.
But
Oh, man.
yeah, like, and I used to be humble, modest. I never used to talk about my accomplishments. And I learned that nah, nigga, let your dick hang. I gotta let my dick get carpet burned too.
Do it hang low?
Do your dick hang low to the bottom of the floor. No, but yeah, you let your dick hang. When you are right, like how I was right about hand traps for the most part. Like I was right about board breakers for the most part. Like I was right about all these decks topping for the most part. Like I was right about it isn't a tier 0 format. Like, I mean, I could keep going, guys. You don't want me to keep going. Like, you literally have to let your nuts hang every opportunity you can and remind the haters, your critics, and detractors how right you are when you are right. Because nobody else will.
Yeah, absolutely. Somebody had a question. What's your favorite set of the year?
I want to say Darkwing Blast, but Tier Limits ruined Darkwing Blast for me.
Okay.
Darkwing Blast, and then
Darkwing
Grand
Blast?
Creators is the second. Because Power of the Elements, I fucking hate Power of the Elements. What's before Power of the Elements?
It would be Grand Creator. Well, that's a side set. I don't. Depot. No?
Defoe's so fucking disappointing.
Yeah.
Defoe, Defoe's so fucking disappointing. Defoe is bad.
Oh man, for me it would have to be even though it's a side set, it would be Grand Creators because that's where I get pumped. So
Grand Creators is like Grand Creators.
it's getting better and better every time you look at it now.
Yeah, like
it's
every single time we go like, yo, this set had this, like this.
Stepsisters, Pong,
Yeah.
Adventure.
The
package.
best side set that we've had of all time.
Yeah.
And if they continue to make side sets like this,
They should just turn the side sets into main sets at that point.
side sets into like all three of those archetypes are going to be good no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, and this new side set, Tactical Masters, is starting to look like that.
But it was
Runic
more
is
of a
already
reprint
running them
set.
up. No, we have Runic, which
had-
is running amok.
Yeah.
We had Labyrinth Mummies,
No.
which are really good right
Yeah,
now.
we got stuff out of it, but it was mainly a reprint set where I feel like Grand
I see what
Creators
you mean.
wasn't.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the last one I actually wanted to, so we can wrap up this particular
Absolutely.
podcast. Oh man, where is it? He said, "What is the most foolish play you've ever made while playing an opponent?"
Oh no. So we're gonna go back to my regionals recap real quick. It was round 3. No. It was round 2. Round 2. All right. So I'm X1 at this point. I go into the mirror match, and I'm like, oh, this is easy. I clapped June up so many times. It's easy, right? No, it wasn't because I misplayed, and when I should have used Paralino to pop his Paralino, I didn't. So when we both could activate Paralino, his was lost
Chain
because
link to you.
I am turn player.
Yeah, you goofed.
Yeah.
My biggest, most foolish mistake that I've made this year, and TJ, you guys, I want you guys to clip this, save this, and then you'll understand it. TJ's the only person that's gonna know. I activated drag down into the grave, and discarded Ichiroku's notebook instead of Creature Swapper Godarla. Bro, I felt so bad for like a good 20 minutes. I was like,
It was the funniest thing.
what
It
am
was.
I
I don't even want to give too much detail, but let's just say the next turn was the most hilarious interaction I probably had ever. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that was easily
it was great.
my
It
blood
was
moment,
great.
guys. But
It was fun.
oh man, you got you did.
Yeah. So, as always, guys, I just want to thank you for watching the podcast. It's always great to do these with you.
Always great to be here.
This is going to be the first episode because I want to get it out as soon as possible for the regional recap. So the episode from last week will be number 2. But if you guys enjoy these, make sure you're commenting, and subscribing down below. I'm gonna leave all the links down below for like Callie's Discord, those kinds of things. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Anything from you?
Subscribe to Top Deck TJ.